Hello YouTube, this is Sydney with Stock Market Cash Flow TV. And boy do I have some valuable info for you today. I am not going to bore you with some long introduction. As the thumbnail and the title says, this video is about the top 5 marine shipping stocks and the serious quarterly cash flow they can add to your bottom line as a dividend investor. It is no mystery that 2022 has been rough sailing within the markets. Supply chain issues, skyrocketing energy costs, inflation at an all-time high, geopolitical problems, and a hawkish Fed have grew to become buyers' sentiment bitter, slashing the valuations of many organizations. When sailing through hard waters, investors ought to mix a better stage of protection into their portfolios to save their ships from taking on water. Believe it or not, there were plenty of shares at some stage in 2022 which have yielded investors tremendous gains while outpacing the overall market. Generally, organizations that carry out well at some stage in downturns are not the interesting, excessive flying era agencies that investors clamor over. But what's interesting is the reality that it's nevertheless viable to discover prosperity in darkish instances through parking your hard-earned money in businesses which have demonstrated their potential to generate profits in unfavorable market conditions. Which brings me to the marine shipping industry. The marine industry is a vital part of the global economy. It's responsible for carrying over 90% of the world's trade. Without sea transport, the world economy would collapse. The companies on this list all have a quarterly dividend distribution frequency with annual dividend yields ranging from 4.26% to over 29%. I will give you 5 hypothetical investment models from $1,000 to $1 million. These examples give you the potential income that can be generated from a specific amount of capital. I have a lot of info to cover, so let's get started. The first company on the list. Global Ship Lease, Incorporated. Ticker symbol, GSL. Sector, Industrials, Industry, Marine Shipping. Global Ship Lease, Inc. owns and charters container ships of various size under fixed-rate charters to container shipping companies. As of March 10, 2022, it owned 65 mid-sized and smaller container ships with an aggregate capacity of 342,348 20-foot equivalent units. Global Ship Lease was founded in 2007 and is headquartered in London, the United Kingdom. GSL stock is up 43.02% the past year and it currently has a price of $21.40 per share. 52-week high, $30.02. 52-week low, $14.54. Average volume, 1,276,903. Market capitalization, $791.011 million. Earnings and revenue. As of Q2 2022, GSL earnings has grown 278.05% year-over-year. GSL's earnings in the past year totaled $163.23 million. As of Q2 2022, revenue has grown 58.39% year-over-year. GSL revenue in the past year totaled $447.95 million. GSL currently pays an annual dividend of $1 per share, with a dividend yield of 4.34%, and it has a current payout ratio of 16.30%, which is sustainable. GSL paid out its first quarterly dividend back in 1970, which makes this asset a dividend king, for consistent dividend distributions for over 50 years. The most recent quarterly dividend payment was on March 4, 2022. The largest individual shareholder of GSL is Malenko LLC, owning 1.94 million shares representing 5.32% of the company. Those shares are currently valued at $44.74 million. If you invest $1,000 into GSL, Company number 2. Golden Ocean Group Limited, ticker symbol, GOGL. Sector, Industrials, Industry, Marine Shipping. Golden Ocean Group is a shipping company that owns and operates a fleet of dry bulk vessels comprising of Newcastlemax, Capesize, Panamax, and Ultramax vessels worldwide. The company transports bulk commodities, such as ores, coal, grains, and fertilizers. As of March 23, 2022, it owned a fleet of 81 dry bulk vessels. The company was founded in 1996 and is headquartered in Hamilton, Bermuda. Golden Ocean Group is up 37.88% the past year, and it currently has a price of $13.11 per share. 52-week high, $14.27. 52-week low, $7.59. Average volume, 4,145,943. Market capitalization, $2.702 billion. Earnings and revenue. On February 16, 2022, GOGL reported earnings of $1.03 per share, up over 472% year-over-year. GOGL earnings in the same quarter last year was 18 cents per share. GOGL earnings in the past year totaled $527.22 million. GOGL next earnings date is scheduled for May 31, 2022. On February 16, 2022, GOGL reported revenue of $381.81 million, up 126.31% year-over-year. Revenue in the same quarter last year totaled $168.71 million. Golden Ocean Group's revenue has grown over 97% year-over-year. GOGL revenue in the past year totaled over $1 billion. GOGL currently pays an annual dividend of $2.50 per share, with a dividend yield of 19.86%, and it has a current payout ratio of 58.61% according to Yahoo Finance, which is sustainable. GOGL paid out its first quarterly dividend back in 2018. It has a 2-year track record of dividend increases and a 3-year dividend growth rate of 23.61%. The most recent dividend payment was on March 10, 2022. The largest individual shareholder is Folk Tri GD Fondet, owning 8.14 million shares representing 4.06% of the company. Those shares are currently valued at $102.44 million. If you invest $10,000 into GOGL, Company number 3. Eagle Bulk Shipping Incorporated, ticker symbol EGLE. Sector: Industrials, Industry, Marine Shipping. Eagle Bulk Shipping Inc. engages in the ocean transportation of dry bulk cargoes worldwide. The company's vessels transport a range of cargoes, including iron ore, coal, grains, fertilizers, steel products, petcoke, cement, and forest products. It serves miners, producer, traders, and end users. As of December 31, 2021, Eagle Bulk Shipping owned and operated a fleet of 53 vessels. The company was incorporated in 2005 and is based in Stamford, Connecticut. Eagle Bulk stock is up 31.04% the past year, and it has a current price of $60.94 per share. 52-week high, $72.24. 52-week low, $36.18. Average volume, 421,201. Market capitalization, $829.668 million. Earnings and revenue. Eagle Bulk has a current earnings of $11.79 per share, up over 386% year-over-year. In the same quarter last year, Eagle Bulk earnings was 84 cents per share. Eagle Bulk Shipping's earnings in the past year totaled over $228 million. On May 5, 2022, Eagle Bulk reported revenue of $184.40 million, up over 90% year-over-year. In the same quarter last year, Eagle Bulk's revenue was $96.57 million. As of Q2 2022, Eagle Bulk revenue has grown over 129% year-over-year. Eagle Bulk Shipping revenue in the past year totaled $682.36 million. Eagle Bulk currently pays an annual dividend of $8.20 per share, with a dividend yield of 13.92%, and it has a current payout ratio of 28.48%, which is very sustainable. Eagle Bulk paid out its first quarterly dividend back in 2021. It has a one-year track record of dividend increases, and the next quarterly dividend payment is scheduled for May 25, 2022. The largest individual shareholder is Oaktree Capital Group Holdings GP LLC, owning 19.20 million shares representing over 140% of the company. Those shares are currently valued at $1.20 billion. If you invest $50,000 into Eagle Bulk Shipping, Company number 4. Star Bulk Carriers Corporation, ticker symbol SBLK. Sector: Industrials, Industry, Marine Shipping. Star Bulk Carriers Corp. is a shipping company that engages in the ocean transportation of dry bulk cargoes worldwide. As of December 31, 2021, it had a fleet of 128 vessels with an aggregate capacity of approximately 14.1 million deadweight tons, including 17 Newcastlemax, 24 Capesize, 7 Post-Panamax, 41 Kamsarmax, 2 Panamax, 20 Ultramax, and 17 Supramax vessels. Star Bulk Carriers was incorporated in 2006 and is headquartered in Marousi, Greece. SBLK stock is up 28.90% the past year, and it has a current price of $28.71 per share. 52-week high, $32.41. 52-week low, $16.56. Average volume, 2,841,068. Market capitalization, $2.956 billion. Earnings and revenue. SBLK most recent quarterly earnings report was $6.71 per share. In the same quarter last year, earnings was 29 cents per share. As of Q2 2022, SBLK's earnings has grown 6,630% year-over-year. SBLK's earnings in the past year totaled $680.53 million. Star Bulk Carriers' next earnings is August 3 through August 8, 2022. SBLK had revenue of $186.02 million in the same quarter last year. Revenue has grown over 105% year-over-year. SBLK revenue in the past year totaled $1.43 billion. Star Bulk Carriers currently pays an annual dividend of $8 per share, with a dividend yield of 29.02%, and it has a current payout ratio of 33.53%, which is very sustainable. SBLK paid out its first quarterly dividend back in 2008. It has a 2-year track record of dividend increases, and the most recent dividend payment was on March 15, 2022. The largest individual shareholder is RCG Holdings LLC, owning 5.64 million shares representing 5.52% of the company. Those shares are currently valued at $166.08 million. If you invest $100,000 into SBLK, finally, company number 5. ZIM Integrated Shipping Services Limited, ticker symbol ZIM. Sector: Industrials, Industry, Marine Shipping. ZIM Integrated Shipping Services, together with its subsidiaries, provide container shipping and related services in Israel and internationally. It provides door-to-door and port-to-port transportation services for various types of customers, including end users, consolidators, and freight forwarders. As of December 31, 2021, it operated a fleet of 118 vessels. The company was incorporated in 1945 and is based in Haifa, Israel. ZIM stock is up 70.10% the past year, and it has a current price of $60.27 per share. 52-week high, $91.23. 52-week low, $33.30. Average volume, 5,286,143. Market capitalization, $7.232 billion. Earnings and revenue. ZIM reported Q4 2021 earnings of $14.52 per share, up over 297% year-over-year. In the same quarter last year, earnings was $3.65 per share. As of the second quarter of this year, ZIM's earnings has grown over 678% year-over-year. ZIM Integrated Shipping earnings in the past year totaled $4.64 billion. The next earnings date is scheduled for May 18, 2022. ZIM Integrated reported revenue in Q4 of 2021 of $3.47 billion, up over 154% year-over-year. As of Q2 2022, revenue has grown 167.78% year-over-year. ZIM's revenue in the past year totaled $10.73 billion. ZIM currently pays an annual dividend of $19.50 per share, with a dividend yield of 32.81%, and it has a current payout ratio of 50.21%, which is sustainable. ZIM paid out its first quarterly dividend back in 2021. The most recent dividend payment was on April 4, 2022. The largest individual shareholder is Acadian Asset Management LLC, owning 4.76 million shares representing 3.98% of the company. Those shares are currently valued at $289.53 million. If you invested $1 million into ZIM, this concludes this video. I hope you found this information useful, insightful, or interesting. Please hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next time we upload. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.